Fasting seems simple, just don't eat, right? Wrong. That's exactly the thinking that leads to failure, frustration, and sometimes dangerous health consequences. The 5 mistakes I'm about to reveal are made by almost every beginner, and they can completely sabotage your results. I've helped thousands of people successfully implement fasting, and I can predict with 90% accuracy who's going to succeed and who's going to quit within the first week based on whether they make these mistakes. Mistake number one is treating water like an afterthought. Most people think hydration just means drinking when you're thirsty. During fasting, proper hydration isn't just important, it's the foundation that determines whether you feel amazing or miserable. Here's what most people don't understand about fasting hydration. When you stop eating, you're not just removing calories, you're removing the water content that comes with food. Fruits and vegetables are 80 to 90% water. When you eliminate them, you need to compensate with additional water intake. But it's not just about quantity, it's about quality and timing. Plain water during extended fasting can actually make you feel worse because it dilutes your electrolytes. You need trace minerals to maintain proper cellular function. A pinch of high quality sea salt in your water maintains electrolyte balance without breaking your fast. The hydration protocol that prevents most fasting discomfort is simple. Upon waking, drink 16 to 20 ounces of water with a small amount of sea salt. Continue drinking 8 to 10 ounces every hour throughout the day. Stop drinking large amounts 2 hours before bed to avoid sleep disruption. Mistake number two destroys all your progress in one meal, breaking your fast with the wrong foods. This is where most people undo everything they've accomplished during their fasting period. Your digestive system during fasting enters a rest and repair mode. The enzymes that break down complex foods reduce their production. Your stomach acid decreases. Your intestinal lining becomes more sensitive. When you suddenly introduce heavy, processed, or acidic foods, you shock your entire digestive system. The worst foods to break a fast with are processed meats, dairy products, caffeine on an empty stomach, anything fried or high in fat, refined sugars, or artificial sweeteners, and alcohol, which is essentially poison to a fasting digestive system. The right way to break any fast longer than 16 hours is with easily digestible foods. Fresh fruit provides natural enzymes and fiber. Vegetable broths give you minerals without overwhelming your system. Light smoothies with minimal ingredients ease your digestive system back to work. Here's the refeeding protocol that prevents digestive distress. For fasts under 24 hours, start with fresh fruit or vegetable juice. Wait 30 minutes, then eat a light meal. For fasts over 24 hours, dedicate one day for every 2 days you fasted to gentle refeeding. Mistake number three is exercising like you're not fasting. Your body is in a different metabolic state during fasting. The exercise that normally energizes you can drain you completely when you're running on stored energy instead of recent food. During fasting, your glycogen stores are depleted, your body is producing ketones for brain fuel and breaking down stored fat for energy. Adding intense exercise on top of this metabolic work can overwhelm your system and trigger stress hormones that actually slow down fat burning. The smart approach to exercise during fasting depends on the length and type of fast you're doing. For intermittent fasting windows under 18 hours, light to moderate exercise is fine. Walking, yoga, light weight training all support the fasting process. For extended fasts over 24 hours, stick to gentle movement. Walking is ideal because it supports circulation and lymphatic drainage without stressing your system. Save intense workouts for your eating days when you have adequate fuel for recovery. Mistake number four is ignoring electrolyte balance. This is the mistake that sends people to the emergency room thinking something's wrong with their heart when they're actually just severely deficient in key minerals. When you fast, especially for longer periods, your body starts eliminating excess water. Along with that, water goes sodium, potassium, and magnesium, the three electrolytes that control muscle function, including your heart muscle. The symptoms of electrolyte imbalance during fasting include heart palpitations, dizziness, muscle cramps, severe fatigue, and headaches that won't respond to hydration. These symptoms make people think fasting is dangerous when really they just need proper mineral support. The electrolyte protocol for safe fasting is specific amounts, not guesswork. For every 32 ounces of water, add 1/4 teaspoon of high quality sea salt. If you're fasting longer than 48 hours, add magnesium supplementation and consider potassium rich herbal teas. Mistake number 5 is overcomplicating the entire process. People create elaborate fasting schedules, buy expensive supplements, and follow complicated protocols when simplicity is what actually works. Fasting is natural. Your body already knows how to do it. Every night when you sleep, you're fasting for 8 to 12 hours. The goal is simply to extend that natural process gradually and safely. The overcomplicated approach leads to analysis paralysis. People research for weeks instead of starting. They create perfect conditions instead of working with their real life. They focus on optimization instead of implementation. The simple approach that actually works is this: start with a 12-hour eating window and gradually reduce it. Pay attention to how your body feels. Adjust based on your energy, mood, and life schedule. That's it. Here's how to avoid all 5 mistakes starting today. Plan your hydration strategy before you start fasting. Decide what you'll break your fast with before you begin. Adjust your exercise intensity to match your fasting schedule. Get quality electrolyte support. Keep the process simple and sustainable. The people who succeed at fasting long term are the ones who make it fit their life, not the ones who make their life fit perfect fasting conditions. Avoid these 5 mistakes, and you'll be in the successful minority who actually get results. Your body wants to fast successfully. These mistakes are just obstacles between you and the benefits you're seeking. Remove the obstacles and let your natural healing intelligence do what it's designed to do.